Good evening. I hope everyone had a wonderful Saturday. What an eventful day. We started off at a pop up event in the rain, but men and women actually came and shopped, so that was nice. I love marketing and meeting new people. It's nice when people can work together instead of not get along and help each other out with their businesses. It's a nice feeling to help everyone out in this world instead of just think about yourself. Selfish people are hard for me to deal with. I know some very selfish people in this world, and it just breaks my heart that they're always going to be miserable because of greed and selfishness. I remember I was really upset when my dad called me selfish once. He did it because I was going to leave a really nice guy, but my dad knew he took really good care of the kiddos and I, and you have to know that I never picked men very well. So my dad actually liked him a lot because he did such a good job at acting like a husband when he was actually just my boyfriend. He even put me on his 401k at work and his life insurance policy and things like that. So he definitely wanted to take care of the kids and I. But I explained to my dad I wasn't being selfish. I was being true to myself and my boyfriend for telling him the truth. And the truth was I didn't love him as much as he deserved to be loved. I knew he loved me so much more than I loved him, and it wasn't fair to him. So I wasn't being selfish at all. I was being unselfish because I was wanting him to find someone who actually loved him as much as he loved them. It was hard for me to leave him because he was a super good guy to the kids and I, but I knew I had to because I felt like I was holding him back from being loved the way he should have been loved. He took very good care of the kids and I for 4 years, and we're engaged, but I didn't talk about marriage at all because I believed he could be loved better by someone else. I knew he'd make a good husband to someone because he was an amazing guy. So I couldn't hold him back from the life he deserved. So I left, and my dad thought I was selfish for that. I know my dad was only trying to get to see how great the guy was, but I already knew that, and I know I wasn't being selfish. Because if I was selfish, I would have married him, been with him for a few years, divorced him, and then took half of his stuff. Now that would have been selfish. I know I never felt like I was worthy enough to feel loved right, though. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like you don't deserve to be loved right because of a messed up past or a messed up childhood? Do you have an unhealed heart? We have to make sure we start knowing how worthy we are. We can only do that by reading the truths in the Word. So are you making sure you're spending time with Jesus daily? Do you realize He can actually save your life from feeling unworthy? He can also save you from addictions, fears, loneliness, anxiety, anger, unforgiveness, and everything else you struggle with in this world. I'm living proof you can be set free from all these things when you read and apply the teachings in the Word to your life. John 8:31 and 32 says, "To the Jews who had believed him, Jesus said, 'If you hold to my teaching, you are really my disciples. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free.' I promise with time, obedience, and dying to yourself every day, you can be set free from anything you're struggling with in this world. So make sure you start tomorrow spending time with Jesus every day so you can find your worth from His truths. Straight from God through John Marie. Love you all and have a blessed rest of your evening."